What's going on, guys? It's your man Evil Dre here, coming at you with another Call of Duty World War II gameplay. And in today's gameplay, we're going to be talking about some of the top 10 best class setups that can help you drop a higher KD and get those streaks consistently, as well as drop V2 rockets or do whatever else you're trying to aim right now. So while you're looking in the background, you're going to see some Nambu Type 2 gameplay. I got nothing special, no V2 rockets, just regular gameplay. But let's talk about the first class, Airborne PPSH. You know, the PPSH Iron Curtain with Grip, Extended Rapid, and Blitzkrieg. Now this class setup with the recent update to Airborne, it makes you a god. You run faster than most people in the game can actually shoot. So with that being said, you know, what can you really do when nobody can actually touch you as it is? I honestly think that Airborne is pretty irritating to go up against because the people run faster than S-Mons. They run faster than... Sometimes I never understand how I lose gunfights to these people till I realize they're using Airborne. Now let's get into it with the next class setup. The Armored PPSH. It's the exact same setup, but with Armored instead of Airborne. Now this class is if you want to be one of those dudes who, like, you're in a lobby, people constantly head glitching. You know what I'm saying? You're having a hard time pushing people. You just bust this class setup out. You can wall bang them straight out of whatever spot it is, because Armored has built-in FMJ, as well as resistance to grenades and less damage from, you know what I'm saying? No, less damage from nades and resistance to stuns and all of that. So honestly, and you get reduced flinch while shooting and getting shot. So this makes this the awesome tank class. You know what I'm saying? If you get in this, you're set. You won't have any issues. Now let's talk about the next class setup that you're about to see, which is one of my favorites. It's the OG good old Volk setup. You know, high caliber, grip, extended mag, rapid fire. You know, with that Division's overhaul a while ago, it allowed infantry to have an extra attachment. Now at first, before this Division's overhaul, I was just using it with high caliber, extended mag, rapid fire. But now you can slap that grip on, and yeah, honestly, if you want to still use the Volk, even though it's been nerfed, this class setup will definitely make it melt. Honestly, I'd recommend that if you want to run the Vault, use this class setup. As you guys probably noticed, you see every class that I have so far has Blitzkrieg on it. Even some of the ones where I don't get extra ammo, it's just because I like Blitzkrieg. Blitzkrieg allows you to make your streaks, you know, better. And the fact that they allow you to get your streaks better, and the fact that you get them with kills instead of score, to be honest with you, because I go for kills and everything, I don't really go for score. Like, I ain't gonna lie, if you guys have noticed, I'm not the biggest objective player myself. But yeah, so regardless, let's get on to the next class setup. Now this next class setup is the Ultra Burst, you know, with the reflex sight, long barrel, rapid fire, and of course extended mag. Now I don't use the Ultra Burst a lot. You know, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's not one of my guns that I rely a lot on when I play with them. I just like the gun itself. But I will happily admit that it's always good to have this class set up on, just in case you play some sweat playing the game like it's a GB, and you know they have that setup on. The Ultra Burst got nerfed a while ago. I don't know if it's been put to where it was at first, but off launch that gun was pretty amazing. I didn't really like it that much till I caught up with that setup. But yeah, so if you want to use a different rifle and you want to actually try to use the burst rifle, use this setup. You'll be melting kids left and right, and you'll probably drop a V2 rocket with it. I've dropped one V2 rocket with the Ultra. But let's get right into the next actual class setup. Now, how can we have a best class setup video without the bar? I got a reflex sight, extended mag, grip, and of course, rapid fire. I love using the bar. I feel like it's a pretty cheap weapon. But like I said, where would we be in a class setup video without a bar setup? It's the most overused, probably the most OP assault rifle. It's a fast firing 3-shot kill weapon that has an infinite 4-shot kill range. If you see somebody with this gun in your lobby, usually they're wrecking the entire lobby. All the sweats rely on this assault rifle because they usually don't have gun skill, so they pull this out and they just gun everybody, 3-tapping people left and right. But yeah, I love that gun. The bar is I don't use it a lot, but whenever I have to, I will pull that out, and you know, I just change the game around. Of course, you know what I'm saying, that class also has Blitzkrieg on it. If we're gonna be honest here, all my classes have Blitzkrieg on them that I actually use a lot. It's just it benefits my playstyle that I actually can get my streaks with kills versus score, because I don't really get a lot of score, but I do get a lot of kills. Alright, so let's get right into the next class setup. Now this class setup is my go-to, the Expeditionary PPSH with rifle barrel, you know what I'm saying, extended mag, rapid fire. with Blitzkrieg. Now you're probably wondering, why would I use Expeditionary? And you're probably also thinking like, damn, this man got a lot of PPSH setups. Well, I will admit, I am a PPSH sweat. I love that SMG. If I need a SMG that I'm going to for a V2 rocket, best believe it's the PPSH. But with that class setup specifically, the reason why I use Expeditionary is because I want to go on really, really long streaks, and I don't want to have to pick up anybody else's weapon. So I use Expeditionary. Now Expeditionary makes it so that when somebody gets hit with equipment, they pop up on the mini map, and you get 2 of each equipment, and you can throw them further. So that means I can throw stuns around the corner and see if somebody's around there. They pop up on the mini map, boom, easily gun them. And I can constantly resupply my S-mines. I know a lot of people might frown on S-mines, but realize I'm not one of those people camping with Saboteur. I put S-mines in choke points so they can watch my back. So whenever I feel like somebody's flanking, I don't have to worry about getting shot from behind because I have an S-mine right there already. On a rare occasion, somebody might run faster than it would airborne, or they might possibly have the perk that actually makes it delay slower. But hey, it is what it is. So let's get into my next class setup. Now, I've been trying this class setup out for the longest. The Grease Gun Candy, rapid fire extended mag grip with resistance, and also Blitzkrieg. Now, this is one of those risk and reward type classes, because I'm going to be honest right here. I use this class setup, and it's really good because, you constantly get the ping of where enemies are, and, you constantly got the sixth sense telling you where somebody's coming from. That's cool, but because, you constantly scrambling people's mini-map, a lot of times you get pre-aimed, so I don't know how I really feel about that. I tried this setup with Expeditionary. I don't know, I feel like this gun for some reason benefits more from resistance than Expeditionary, but you can happily switch that up and use that if you would like. I don't know, this is just a different class setup that I've been using and having some success with. Now let's get into the next class setup. Now this is the class setup that you saw me using in the video, the Nambu Type 2 with rifle barrel extended mag and rapid fire. Or did I say that again? I don't know. Look, regardless, you see me using that class setup in the video, and it's really good. As I told you before, Expeditionary benefits Blitzkrieg. It gives you non-stop ammo, constantly resupply lethals and tacticals you set. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, if you want to go for V2s and vicious medals, I personally would say use Expeditionary. You have the best chance to stand alive, unless you play Shipment. Now let's talk about the next class setup. I know you guys heard me mention Shipment, so where would I be if I didn't give you a Lewis class? The FMJ rapid fire extended mag with Blitzkrieg class. Now, of course, armored and FMJ, those two things stack, so you can really just shoot through anything. And it's the Lewis, the 3-shot kill monster. Do I have to say anything about this gun? If you want an easy V2 rocket, just head glitch any one of the Jeeps with the Lewis on Shipment. I guarantee you will drop a V2 rocket. Guaranteed. I'm not even lying. I got so many V2 rockets like that, it makes no sense. But let's get into a more skillful class setup. We have the MP40, the Son of Mars to be exact, with grip, rapid fire extended mag with Expeditionary and Blitzkrieg. I've explained it before and I'll say it again. Expeditionary and Blitzkrieg is the way to go if you want to go on longer streaks. And I got the MP40 Son of Mars because I love the MP40. Now after the PPSH, the MP40 is my favorite weapon in the game. It's amazing. No kick and a lot of damage and the fast fire rate. This gun is an amazing gun to use whenever you want to take a break from the PPSH. And I've dropped so many V2 rockets with it, I had to put this class setup up there. So you know what I'm saying. Now the next class setup is one that I use a lot, and you can kind of switch up between Nits and the Volk. But the next class setup I have is, last but definitely not least, the STG-44 Haywire 2 reflex sight grip extended mag rapid fire with infantry and Blitzkrieg. Now a lot of times you see me using a lot of guns, and with the ARs I don't really have that many AR classes because I like rushing. In order to use a rifle properly in this game, you have to use infantry. But you know what I'm saying, the STG-44 and the Volk, those are two guns that each one has its days. One day I'm feeling the Volk, one day I'm feeling the STG. But this is another class setup I've dropped plenty of V2 rockets with. And hey, if you guys enjoyed the video, please be sure to drop a like, subscribe, turn on notifications if you're new. And yeah, test out my class setups and see if these guys help you drop any high streaks or high V2 rockets. And if they do, tweet me out on Twitter. I said Twitter at Evil Eye Dre. And if the class setups helped you, let me know. And with all that being said, guys, my name is Evil Eye Dre. Smacking lobbies is my hobby, and I'll see all you guys in the next video. Peace out.